Okay, so hopefully you guys watched the videos that I did on all the modes. I did a video for each mode and the fingerings of them. Now I want to show you how to connect them, and a good way to practice getting the finger, basically getting all the modes to come together as one giant piece. So if we are doing the modes in the key of G major. So if we go, each mode is going to start on a different note in that key. Okay, so we have G. That's the first mode. It's going to start there as Ionian. We go to A. It's going to be Dorian. B will be Phrygian. C will be Lydian. D is Dorian. E is Aeolian, and F sharp is Locrian. And if you go to those other videos and you play the modes off each of those notes, they're going to be in positions. So now we want to connect them. Like, how do we see this as one giant piece? So wherever we are, once we find what key we're in, we can travel to any fingering, so with ease. So we get comfortable seeing all these things. Okay, so the great way to do it, I think, one of the ways, there's always numerous ways, but is to play 3 notes per string, because 3 notes per string will take you out of one box. Okay, so if we start right here on G major, G Ionian, and instead of playing it this way, we're going to go up and play 3 notes per string. And you'll see it's going to cross us right into the Dorian fingering and beyond that. Okay, so I'd start by doing this. We're going to start down here on the G, and we're going to play 3 notes per string, and that's going to be a 3, 5, 7. Okay, then 3, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7. Okay, you see we're kind of going into the Dorian fingering, right? And then we're going to shift up here to the 5, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. So it would be this, and 3 notes per string. You can play them in triplets, you can play them in 16ths, however you want to divide them. An easier way would be triplets right away, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So we're going to go up that way. Now when we get to the top of there, we're going to slide up a whole step, and now we're going to come down. So that fingering is 10. On the first string is 10, 8, 7, 10, 8, 7. Then we're going to shift down here to 9 with our pinky. We're going to go 9, 7, 5, 9, 7, 5, 9, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5. So, and now when we get to the bottom of this, we're also going to shift up a whole step, and as if we were starting in the Phrygian position. So we're going to go 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 11. Then we're going to shift up to here, and we're going to get 8, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12. Then we're going to come up to here. We're going to slide up a whole step, and we're going to come back down. And this would be sort of in the Mixolydian position, okay? And moving through it. So we have 14, 12, 10, 10, 13, 12, 10, 12, 11, 9, 12, 10, 9, 12, 10, 9, and then 10, excuse me, 12, 10, 8. So, slide up the whole step again, okay? 10, 12, 14, 10, 12, 14, 10, 12, 14, 11, 12, 14, 12, 13, 15, 12, 14, 15. Okay? Then we're going to slide up one right there. We're going to go up a whole step again to the 15th fret with our pinky. And we're going to come down 17, 15, 14. Okay? 17, 15, 13. 16, 14, 12. 16, 14, 12. 15, 14, 12, 15, 14, 12. And we'll make our final slide up right here, which would be the 7th degree, which would be Locrian, right? We're going to go 14, 15, 17, 14, 15, 17, 14, 16, 17, 14, 16, 17, 15, 17, 19, 15, 17, 19. Those are the frets, okay? So now we've played through everything. We've covered the whole neck, basically, okay? And when we do that, we can start to see how it all comes together. So if I'll start at the bottom and do the whole thing. Okay? Now, one thing that's happened here, we've gone up one fingering and down the other. We want to reverse that so we get used to both ways. So instead of starting on the 1, it's really easy. We just start on what would be right before is the 7, the leading tone in, okay? And we'll go up and down from there. So now we're going to play up every one that we played down, vice versa, okay? So it would be this. You can see how most of that's right in Ionian. Now we're kind of crossing into Dorian. Slide up. Now we're going to come down this one. Okay, we'll go up. Down this one. Up. Down this one. Up. So I think that's a really good way to practice connecting it, make it look like you can go in any direction. Because if you were, say you were in, we'll take a mode from this actual scale. Say you were playing, someone was playing a B minor 7, and you decided that in this piece, whatever, or this moment, that the B Phrygian mode was going to work really well over the B minor 7. If we want to play around, so we can go up into all these fingerings and still be in that key. Not like that, but okay, anyway. So, you can move in any direction. That's the idea, is that once you find where you are, you're free to cover the whole neck with the scale that you're using. So, I hope that helps you. I know it helped me connect things. And you can do this with every scale. That's the cool thing. So once you learn all the positions, all the modes, try going up 3 strings and coming down, you know, and sliding up a mode and coming down that one, and so on and so forth. And it'll just become one giant connected pattern to you. So you'll kind of see the whole thing over the whole neck. And then try it in different keys, you know. Try it in the key of F, or you know, or all the keys, right? So, and so on. You just try and move it all over. It's almost like a slide rule. It just keeps moving. So anything that comes up through here will fall to the beginning of the guitar and come back around, right? Because remember, once we get to the 12th fret, what happens? We're repeating. We have an open string. And everything repeats. So if we play something over here, we can play on the open strings also. Well, starting on the open strings, okay? So, good luck with that. Practice it, and I think it'll really help your connectivity. All right, later.